Hello guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the strongest weapons, essentially. So, like, with potions, it's going to be with potions, it's going to be all that stuff, and basically, this is just a video that is going to be talking about weapons that you should be using in PvP. So, like, normally you have the diamond sword, which is what you use to, like, melee your enemies, but then there's also the crossbow and the bow. So first, before I talk about that, I want to talk about the sword. So, normally the sword does 8 damage, but with strength 2, it can 6-shot a player in full diamond armor. Crits. With crits, a diamond sword critting them out with strength 2. 6 crits is all it takes to kill an entire diamond player. Unless, of course, they have, like, their bread spamming or melon spamming or have resistance or something like that. But anyway, otherwise, the sword is probably one of the best melee weapons that there is. Then, there's obviously the crossbow and the bow. So, I don't know if Arthur messed up his coding or something, but the crossbow, instead of doing the normal 22 damage that it used to do, it does the same as a bow, which is 11 damage. So, whenever a bow is charged, like, let me just give myself an arrow real quick. So, whenever a bow is fully charged like this, like 5 seconds after you charge it, it will do 11 damage upon impact. So, basically, you can't exactly use ranged weapons and also potions to increase the damage, because that just doesn't work on ranged stuff like arrows. So, next up, we have crossbow, which is, you can just charge it up and then you can, like, spam it in your hotbar, but that's just kind of fun and costs way too much. So, I would go with the bow normally because you can spam it at times and, well, it's kind of just better. So, next I want to talk about is axes. Like, I made a whole video on this thing before, like, which you should definitely check out, because I explain, like, which is better, swords or axes. Well, they are both the same, because axes just do a little bit more knockback, so you can get more combos. So, this is also a really good weapon. However, it just does less damage than a sword, so it'll take a few more hits to kill your enemies with an axe. Finally, I'm going to be talking about exploited items that someone made into survival. So, I'm just about to cut to a scene with cube warfare, so just give me a second. I'll be right there. Let me just... And I'm here, okay. Now, as you can see, this specific item, the TAR 21, there's an exploit, which I also used, where you could get it in survival, and the reason that it was such a powerful weapon is because as soon as I shoot someone, like, right over there, you can see it does 12 damage on non-headshot. And then on headshots, it does 54 damage. So, it was essentially the best weapon. Like, it ignores armor and anything. It will just basically... It can do 54 damage no matter what the player is wearing, essentially. So, it's one of the best exploited weapons that there is. And that probably wraps up the video, because I have explained every single weapon that is kind of the best in bloxd.io. So,